Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family, who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and three others, radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God. Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed, because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come. Today, because of this heinous act, Charlie's voice has become bigger and grander than ever before, and it's not even close. May God bless his memory, may God watch over his family, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
I'd like to start off by saying no one deserved to get shot because of their political opinion, whether you like them or not. Because part of the United States core value is having the freedom of speech, having the ability to basically speak your mind without having the fear of being attacked or being shot. With that being said, recently, Charlie Kirk, who's a political analyst, he's a conservative, just got shot in a meeting or an event that he had in a university in Utah. And it was a gruesome image, because I seen the video on social media how he got shot in his neck and blood just started gushing out. And it's a sad scene to see, because the man was just expressing his thought, his political view on certain things that was happening in the nation, and he got shot for that. And for me, I think it's unacceptable. because he left behind a wife and 2 children. And it's sad to see things like that happen, especially because we're not here for violence. We're not here to try to, portray anybody a certain or say this person's like this or this and that. But the fact that this man was killed because of his own opinion, I think it's unacceptable. Just recently, President Trump also made an announcement to the nation about that. And this just shows how just politics can also become violence, especially if you are debating or talking to people who doesn't have the right state of mind, especially if they're highly emotional about certain things. Because the fact that Charlie Kirk was going to colleges, debating college student, mostly liberal-minded student about topics such as transgender, homosexuality, about women's rights, about feminism, and so many other topics that is sensitive to certain people, now he's being attacked. And now the news is that they still haven't found who did it. They had certain people, they had a couple people in custody, but the FBI now is involved, and now they're going through videos, trying to find out who did it and things like that. But it's a sad thing to see that a young man like Charlie Kirk, who had a lot of potential to be able to basically, move up in the political ladder in the United States to become even the president if he wanted to in the near future, due to his, body of work, especially in the conservative realm of politics. And now he got shot. He left 2 kids and a wife and children. It's kind of sad to see things like that happen. But the unfortunate thing about this is the fact that, this could potentially be a turning point in the United States politics. Because he also had a company called Turning Point USA. So this could potentially be a turning point in the US political climate right now. Because what Trump is doing to a lot of democratic state, to a lot of previous laws and policy that was implemented by the Democrat, most people that are liberal or in the Democrats' sphere are not liking that. So this could potentially create a situation where violence just erupt throughout the country, where a lot of conservatives now start to also, start to attack the liberal for what they're thinking is probably the wrong way of thinking. And this violence can continue. It's unfortunate that this man was assassinated, and a college student doing what he loves. A lot of people celebrated his death, especially on social media. We see people are making memes about it. We see people are joking about it. And then we see other people who are also supporting him. To me, I didn't really care about his political view, because I understood, that's his opinion. But I also understand that he's a human being. He has the right to basically express his opinion however he wants. And if it doesn't fit with so many other people, then that should be a problem that person should be able to fix, because we live in the US where you have the freedom to express how you feel, and you can express it however you want without any fear of being basically attacked. And this is a turning point for a lot of people, especially in the political atmosphere, who debate radical leftists about topic that to them they consider it should be in the forefront of the US policy and things like that. Well, a lot of conservatives are seeing some of these policy as things that, that is basically putting America back, especially when you see with the topic about transgender, about homosexuality, about equality in the workplace, and so many other things. So it's unfortunate that Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and I hope people who does things like this, debating people from the other side of the aisle, like conservative and liberal, hopefully next time they will be able to take drastic measures to be able to protect themselves, to protect themselves in events like that, because you have people like Candace Owen who also does similar type of things. You have Officer Tatum who also does similar things, and you have countless of other political analysts that also do similar things like this, where you're debating with people who are highly emotional, who can really get violence really quickly. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you like, you share, you subscribe.